Why is nobody talking about Chelsea's issues? It looks as if we generalize it to make it look as if, yes, it is just the team that is bad or the team that is not performing. But I believe that Chelsea's problems go beyond players, coaches, and even goes beyond the team or the club itself. Because I've been thinking, what really is wrong with Chelsea? With their current performances over these past few years, they've brought in coaches like Thomas Tuchel, Maurizio Sarri, Frank Lampard, Graham Potter, Mauricio Pochettino, and it's still not working. Chelsea's problem goes beyond the team, it goes beyond players, it goes beyond coaches. It is that they do not have a playing style or a playing culture. You can't pinpoint any generation of Chelsea, whether winning trophies or not winning trophies, and ask, or you can pinpoint the style of Chelsea. It is very, very difficult. They have over the years employed coaches that come in with their style of play. Let's go it the hard way. Let's go it the rugged way. Win ourselves some trophies. And when I'm leaving as the coach or as the manager, I take my euphoria away. I take my energy away. And then I leave the team to its fate. And it is very difficult. And this makes the team not able to buy players that can fit into a system. So they just go in for players that are doing so well, whether they fit in or not. They really cannot tell. For instance, Manchester City. We all know how Pep Guardiola plays and the culture and the style of City. And that is why when Erling Haaland was coming in, there were a lot of questions as to whether Haaland can fit into the Guardiola style and the City style. When Nicholas Jackson was coming to Chelsea, we couldn't say that. All we could say was or is that he is a fantastic player. He's a Drogba type of striker. Whether he fits in, he doesn't fit in, we don't know because we don't even know the system that Chelsea plays. And I will buttress my point with the fact that good players come to Chelsea and they become very bad. Players leave Chelsea and they become superstars. Andres Christensen was relegated to the bench. Now he is doing so well with FC Barcelona. Kepa Arrizabalaga, the goalkeeper, was sidelined. Edward Mendy, very good goalkeeper, comes in and he becomes so ordinary. Kepa leaves and Kepa is doing very well with Real Madrid. Joao Felix came in from Atletico on loan. He was as ordinary as any other player. He moves to Spain, FC Barcelona to be specific, and he is a superstar at FC Barcelona. Kalidou Koulibaly, superstar, Napoli, doing so well in the Italian Serie A, which we all thought that moving to the EPL, it would be very easy for him. He became very ordinary because he moved to Chelsea. Yes, Romelu Lukaku, we can say same for him. And all these boil down to a system. Chelsea do not have a system, and until they realize it and get a system for the team, it's going to be very difficult for the team. They can get in the Enzo Fernandez, the Nicolas Jacksons, and the likes, but it will be very difficult for these players to play to their fullest. Now, to City, because I'm using City as a benchmark because they are the best team in England. Pep Guardiola has had the luxury to let a player like Raheem Sterling leave, Kovacic leave, Gundogan leaves, and the team gels as if no player has left. And all these players left the team and they are also performing. Now, Cancelo left for FC Barcelona. Look at what Cancelo is doing. You ask yourself, why did Guardiola let him go? Because Guardiola always will make players better. Walker is doing a fantastic job at right back that they haven't felt the absence of Joao Cancelo. Julian Alvarez came in as an ordinary striker. He's now a top striker. Jeremy Doku has played 2 games, and we've all seen what he's doing. It looks as if Jeremy Doku has been with Manchester City all his life. Erling Haaland came in, and there were a lot of questions that were being asked whether he will fit into the EPL system, and for that matter, or by extension, the Manchester City system. And in his first season, he won everything, and we can see what he's doing this season. It is Pep Guardiola that makes players better. City makes players better, and it is the opposite for Chelsea. Players move to Chelsea and they are so ordinary because Chelsea do not have a system. So they do not know the kind of players that fit into the system. And I think Chelsea should check it. So for now, I think Chelsea should just give time to Mauricio Pochettino to give Chelsea a playing identity. And that is the only solution for Chelsea. Fans of Chelsea shouldn't think that they will just come back to winning ways and get back to their trophy days that quickly. It won't happen because over the years, they were so much concentrated on trophies that they never planned on a playing system that works for the team. So any coach that comes in wants to impose a system on the team, and when he leaves with the energy, he leaves with everything, and leaves the team to start all over again. And so now Chelsea should just check that. Today is Tuesday, and There are a couple of games, or there are some games that will be played, and I'm picking four to analyze and give my prediction. My first game will be taken from the French League. One game, Lille versus Reims. This is a game that is a game of equals. Whenever these two sides meet, they don't really score a lot of goals. So I'll go in for under 4.5 goals. In the Italian Serie A, Juventus versus Lecce. Sassuolo really taught Juventus a lesson over the weekend. And going into this midweek's game, I am tipping Juventus to win this one. But it will not be a walkover because Lecce are third in the Serie A with 11 points. And they are followed closely by Juventus, the home side. They are fourth with 10 points. And so it will be difficult for Juventus. But I don't see Juventus losing 2 weeks in a row. The worst for Juventus will be a draw, but I'm tipping Juventus to win this one. Sevilla versus Almeria in the Spanish La Liga. Two games for today. And I'll go in for goals in this game also. Sevilla versus Almeria. Sevilla with 4 points this season, and Almeria 20th with 2 points this season. These are two sides that are not performing that well this season. And so I would go in for goals, not more than 3 goals. So under 3.5 goals in this one. And hey, my team, my club, FC Barcelona, will be traveling away to Mallorca. And I'm tipping Barcelona to win this one with what I saw in the Real Betis game over the weekend. Barcelona will carry the day, and so Barcelona would win this one. These are my top 4 picks, analysis, and predictions for games that would be played today. My name is Kweku Dro, KOD for short. Always and always follow me for more.